This is Quentin Lowe, CSC 110 Winter 2019 from Mr. Wellman. So this is the extra credit number 2, Quentin Lowe. And since this one is long, I'm just going to start running it right now. And it'll be easier to explain with the drawing also. So I start by importing the turtle, and then I increase the turtle speed, and I create the screen. I name the turtle Ava. And so the first function I wrote is the one that draws these squares with only the sides drawn. And so I start by rotating the turtle so that the square is at an angle. And then I have the turtle move forward with the pen up, and then move forward a little bit, and then put the pen down and move forward again, and then pull the pen up and move forward. This way, a line is drawn in between where the turtle starts and ends, and do this 4 times while rotating so that a square is drawn. And for a line of squares, I have the turtle move forward. That way it will draw the squares separate from each other. And then I repeat this dotted square 5 times, and I'll have the turtle move in between each time. So that way a line of squares is created. And the turtle moves forward at the beginning so that it starts the square ahead of the place where the turtle starts. That way, the left side of the square won't go over the edge of the bigger square. And the square of dotted squares draws 25. So basically it repeats the line of dotted squares but downwards. So it repeats the line of dotted squares 5 times, and the turtle moves down and this way to start the next row of squares. And at the end, the turtle moves back to where it started. So it turns left and moves forward so that it moves back to the same place where it started drawing the square. Now this function pretty much just draws a big square around the square made out of the squares. So it draws this square here around the 25 smaller squares. So it just draws 4 lines and then does the square of the 25 squares. And this draws 3 of these squares in a row. So just this function would draw this top 3 squares. So it repeats the square with the squares inside of it 3 times, and it moves in between each time. And since this starts and ends in the same place, the turtle just has to move forward so that it doesn't start in exactly the same place. And it ends by going back so that it ends in the same place as before. So it would end here and then come back. So for the final pattern, I have the turtle repeat this twice. So this draws the top 3, and then the turtle moves, turns to the right so that it can go down, and then goes back to its original position so that it can repeat this. So yeah.